Hello, this is Arturelia Film Room Reviews. I'm Arturo, and today I'll be reviewing
Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Shouldn't it be Ralph Wrecks the Internet?
Yeah, since he is Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, but break the internet, it's like a thing.
Right, it's just Wreck the Internet kind of sounds better, doesn't it?
You're not wrong.
Wreck-It Ralph Breaks the Internet, a follow-up to the first Wreck-It Ralph, and does it expand its universe than the first? Is it better? Or does it lack with a few problems? Well, that's why you're here. Today, I'll be reviewing Ralph Breaks the Internet. Let's go. Six years have passed since the first film. Ralph and Vandeloop hang out during the nighttime, and in the day they do their jobs. However, Vandeloop wants something new, besides the same thing. Thus, Ralph ends up doing something for her just to help her out. He wants to make something different for her, just so she could be happy. But this backfires as the wheel to her game gets broken, and now her game must be unplugged. But something has arrived to their store. Wi-Fi. Now they'll go to the internet to find a replacement wheel to save her game, her own world. But things will happen. They will have a hard time to get to their goal. And a lot of other stuff between these two characters happens. And it leads to situations again. Not like the first time. It's even massive. The soundtrack is pretty good. I can say it's pretty good. Now, as for the characters, we know these characters already from the first film. The new ones, such as Yes and Shank, have their own characteristics. Yes is the hyper and excited type. When things are going great, like BuzzTube, she's all about great success, and she tries to expand upon everything that will make something go viral. While Shank is a badass racer, who makes it challenging for other players to get her car. She wants them to have a challenge. She doesn't want it to be easy for them. She wants them to try their best to obtain the goal. And she was also another interesting type. You will have interesting characters interacting with the original cast. The film looks even more beautiful, more detailed. Obviously, it's been 6 years since the first film, but still great. And very, 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 very beautiful animation and beautiful art style. Heck, I like the art style they gave the Disney princesses. I mean, this film actually does achieve a lot more things from the first, while it expands problems with the same characters, and it gives a different situation of if this happened. Ralph, while what happened in the first film, which I won't go into details because of spoilers, I mean, you see a new environment for him, but he still suffers with a few problems when he gets to the internet. And then you'll find out why the title is the title. And Vandeloop, while being in the internet and playing Shank's game, she ends up wanting something new besides always playing her racing game. And Shank's world delivers, which ends up turning into another plot point for her. But they also have to save her world before they tow her game away. I mean, I like how these things go in different directions, but in the end, it does cause a problem for the characters. As for my enjoyment, I really enjoyed this sequel. Really. I think a lot more than the first one. It had great comedy, great touching moments, especially at the ending. To be honest, I think it was more sad than the first film. I mean, I gotta say, this film was a blast. I liked all the references from the internet, like eBay, YouTube, Instagram, all that, Amazon, Facebook. Well, the video game world, Pac-Man, Sonic, Street Fighter, etc., etc. This was a very, 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 very fun film. Oh, that's all I have to say. Wreck-It Ralph 2, Ralph Breaks the Internet, I think exceeded a lot more than the first, but that doesn't mean the first one was bad. I like both films for the fact that they expand the video game and just the world in those films. I do think the second one has a lot more in it. but they're both still great films. This one really holds it for me as a great film. And you will really, really, really feel a lot of feelings in the end of it. I'm going to give this film an 8.5 out of 10. It deserves it. My recommendations, there's really nothing else I could really point to that relates to video games except maybe just other Pixar films. There's a lot you can choose from, so here you go. Well, this is Arturelia Film Room Reviews signing off.